The garage door community is a small community, and we may work at different companies, but you are not alone. Today we're talking with VLO, the Vertical Lift Outreach Charity Program, on how we can help others in our community. Welcome to the Garage Authority Podcast, powered by A1. I'm your host, Jonathan Phillips, and today we have a very, very special guest. I started at this company around 5 years ago, and this guy was one of the pillars that really helped develop my career. Anytime I had a question, especially coming to a big company like A1 Garage Door, this guy was always there. Now he's moved on to bigger, greater things, which is exactly what we came to talk about today, because today we're talking about community. Now, the garage door community, there's many businesses out there, and my way is the right way or this way is the right way, but at the end of the day, we are all part of the same trade and we care about each other. So today we have Chris Lowry. What's going on, brother?
Hey, brothers. Good to see you.
And he is here to promote the Vertical Lift Outreach, which is a charitable donation. But first of all, I just want to catch up. How you been, dude?
I've been great.
Yeah?
I mean, it's just really busy.
Yeah.
The door industry never quits.
No.
So always installing, always improving. I know your core values here. Just plugging away. Really, this passion project, the VLO, has been a really big focus. We've done a lot of changes lately, and I'm really looking forward to kind of digging into that with you and letting everybody out there know who we are and increasing our footprint so we can get awareness out there to help other people and also help get some sponsors on board and so we can continue to fund this journey.
100%. So I guess explaining what the Vertical Lift Outreach Program is in its essence.
So, I mean, if we want to start at the beginning,
yes.
I guess the caveat or the catalyst, I should say, which really started this, it was 2018. And this really stemmed from a Facebook group called the Garage Door Tech Deplorables.
Okay.
And that's right around the time when that deplorable term had a very different meaning than normal. It got attached to some political things. But we kind of glommed onto that as door guys have always been a little bit in the outer. It's a niche industry. Let's face it, we're not electricians. We don't have a union. We're not auto workers. We don't have the UAW. We've always just kind of been left to our own devices. Although we're a very specialized industry, I felt like in the past that we haven't always gotten the recognition that we've needed and the help and the support.
Right.
So in 2018, there was a guy in Crum, Texas. He owned a garage door company and suddenly passed away, left a wife and a young daughter. His house was in the middle of some repairs he was doing himself. And then a group of guys out of our Deplorables Facebook group got together and went down there and fully funded and finished this for her in her time of need. Just something to give back.
That's awesome.
And that kind of just sparked something. I said, we've got a really niche industry and we've got this group of people and there's a lot of heart and soul. Garage door guys tend to stick together.
Yeah.
We're very passionate people for the most part.
Right.
So what can we do with this? How can we further this? We threw a ragtag board together. There were 5 of us. Mostly funded through PayPal, GoFundMes. And then when people would need help, we would help them. As that grew and morphed into what it is today, we needed help from bigger people. I mean, we would raise $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000, $20 at a time.
Right.
Well, that takes a while.
Yeah.
But that was all the people who boots on the ground in our industry gave those 15, 20, 30, $50, whatever their donation was. And those contributions really meant something because they came from our community and it really helped us push that passion forward. About 3 years ago, we kind of did a retooling. Our original president decided to take a step back. We got a lawyer.
Yeah.
We got bylaws.
Yeah.
We got our 501c3. We wanted, let's face it, LiftMaster, Clopay, Service Spring, all our sponsors that we have today, hey, we really want to help you, but you guys got to be legit.
Right.
And we need to be good stewards of the funds that are given to us. So we went and did all that, retooled the board, and we now have 7 voting members on the board. Did really well at the expo, which is where you heard about us.
Yes.
And really looking to increase our footprint and letting people know that we're out there and that we can help people and really just come check us out.
Right. So what would you say is so legitimize, now we're getting sponsors. So basically in a situation where anyone in the garage door industry what type of situations do you guys help with?
So originally it was a very tragedy. Unfortunately, this happens. We've helped from, let's see, the original one was the guy who passed away. I can tell you a couple. We had a guy in Michigan. There was a really bad storm a few years back, and a bridge had broken up in the Midland area. Flooded, the whole lake flooded out, ran into the river. He ended up with 3 or 4 feet of water in his house.
That's terrible.
He had just retired, was still doing doors part-time. His drywall was cut around his whole house, the bottom 4 feet. He's living in the camper in the driveway. Insurance covered most of it, but he needed appliance.
Right.
He didn't have a refrigerator. He didn't have a stove, a washer, a dryer.
Right.
He applied for assistance, and we raised the money, and we bought him all the appliances for his home.
That's beautiful.
Most recently, we had a kid, younger guy, him and his dad were subcontractors at a garage door company, and he was involved in a fatal accident as a passenger. Left a young wife, pregnant 7 months, and a 2 or 3-year-old daughter.
God bless it.
And she was just at a loss. She didn't know. Obviously, these are things that we plan for. Being a subcontractor, he didn't have disability. He didn't have life insurance. He didn't have a 401k.
Okay.
He had just gotten a new truck. Was really proud of that. It was very tragic. We stepped in. We took care of her mortgage. We made sure she was set for a few months. Gave her a couple extra dollars. You know, if you want to take your kid out for ice cream or order a pizza that night. People still need dignity in their life. And even though you go through hard times, you still got to be able to look at your kids and go, let's go get, I know it's tough right now. Let's go get that pizza. Let's go get that ice cream. So we wanted to take that burden off of her. And it's not always monetary. Like, we helped her deal with the dealership and how to get that truck back and not have it whack the credit too bad.
Good.
And so you can't always throw money at a problem. Sometimes people just need direction. So we help in many ways. And if you're involved in the door, gate, access control industry, whether you're a CSR booking jobs, you work at AMAR and you put the number 2 hinges in the hardware box, or you're a boots on the ground guy, a service tech or an installer, that's what we deal with. And those are the people who are our main focus.
So for people listening at home, if someone knew someone in need, or if someone wanted to donate to the VLO, how would they reach out to you guys?
Okay, and that's a great question.
That, or we can put a link down in the description as well.
100% VLOcares.org. So that's going to be our website. And as soon as you log onto that website, you'll see a sponsor now or a donate now.
That's beautiful.
If you want to sponsor or donate, we appreciate it all. It's like I said, as soon as you sponsor or donate, you'll get an email. There's your tax receipt. So take it to your accountant.
Okay.
But as far as the nominations and stuff like that go, it's a great question because people don't always ask for help.
Right.
A lot of people are proud, and we know the people who are going through hard times. We absolutely have where you can nominate somebody third party.
Awesome.
And you go through, we have an application process that everybody fills out, whether that's a personal or a nomination. So we want to try to, and everybody, it's 100% anonymous.
Right.
We will never share a name. We'll never share the amount. Some people have given us permission. Hey, if you want to share our story, that's great. And that's voluntary. We don't ever ask anybody, hey, we want to share your story to make us look good.
Right.
We do this because it's the right thing to do. We're in the door industry, and I think everybody's called for service in some kind of way.
Right.
We like to fix things. We're service guys.
Right.
So we took our call for service a little farther because we want to help people too.
So everybody's got an opinion on how to run a company or how to install a door, but at the same time, it's nice to bring everybody together.
100%. We don't
they're
have
not
competition.
Alone. Yeah.
It's not about how much you charge for a spring or how much you don't like this branded door that you sell or how you should have upsold this customer. Granted, those are all arguments that are going to go on till the end of the day.
Right.
It's never going to change. But it's awesome that we can all come together as a community and as an industry and take care of each other. Because like I said before, we've always kind of been like the redheaded stepchild of home services. Tommy's done a great job. There's a couple other really good influences who have brought legitimacy to our industry.
Right.
Over the last 10 years, I'd say we've made leaps and bounds.
Right.
But I mean, this will be year 30 in the industry, and I can assure you when in the beginning, it wasn't like this at all.
No, that's a beautiful thing. So for those of you at home, if you work in the garage door industry, the gate industry, if you know anybody or you yourself needs help, you are not alone. So please reach out to the VLO. We are a community and we are there for you.
100%.
You are doing beautiful things. Thank you to the board. Thank you to the VLO.
No, absolutely.
Thanks for coming on so we can get the word out.
Yeah, right. Real quick before we cut this out, this year we're starting our 20 for 20 campaign is what it's called.
Okay.
Our goal is to help 20 families by the end of the year. We're 2 in so far, so we're a little behind. But the first 20 of that 20 is $20.
Mm-hmm.
And we built this bootstraps from the ground up. Anybody watching, if you jump on there, if you got 10, 5, 15, $20, we'd love a donation from you. We really want to reach out and help 20 families this year. And it's kind of a fine line. I don't want 20 families to struggle, but I know 20 families are going to struggle. And we're here for you if you need us. So don't feel alone out there in the industry. There are a lot of good, caring people around, and you got to seek, and you'll find us.
You heard it here, folks. The VLO, Vertical Lift Outreach. Thanks so much for tuning in.